welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's Arizona taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
Taking a look at Arizona. Floyd in its shooting guard. Mitchell is out there with Hollis Jefferson, and it's Lewis in at the 5. Here is Gaines. Back to Duncan. Pass to Terry. In the corner, it's Oubre. Just 5 on the clock. Lee outside. For the 3. And he gets it to go. Lee's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Jayhawks.
Boy, some really big names have come out of the Kansas Jayhawks program into the NBA. A pair of first overall picks in their history. Believe it or not, Wilt Chamberlain wasn't one of them.
Now here's Freak. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. There's the 3. And good. The three-point shot good from Floyd.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Lee with the ball. Duncan, a screen. They set the screen. Lee goes in. Duncan, a screen. Lee kicks to Duncan. Takes a 3. Here's Gaines, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Now here's Freak to the wing right side. Watson the pass to Floyd. Cannot hit. Nice D from Duncan.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Dishes at the Gaines. Shoots from 14. Takes a big height bounce and goes in.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Here's Goodwin. He dishes it to Johnson. Here's Floyd. Connects from three-point range. Floyd's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Arizona. Floyd's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight.
Boy, Arizona has had a lot of outstanding players in the NBA at all positions. For a while, they were known as a guard factory, and rightly so. Plenty of the outstanding guards have played in Wildcat jerseys.
Taking a look at Arizona. Floyd in a 2-guard. He's out there with Goodwin. Johnson is out there with Ewing, and it's Hollins in at the 3 at the power forward. Out of bounds, Kansas will take possession.
You know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not.
Jayhawks leading by 13 for the Arizona Wildcat program. A lot of great guards over the years. Perimeter players in general have been their strength.
Yeah, think about it. Andre Iguodala, Jason Terry, Richard Jefferson are some of the recent names. How about Gilbert Arenas as well? I mean, they've made their way also into the coaching ranks as well, with Steve Kerr doing a terrific job with the Warriors, and now Luke Walton, an assistant.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Duncan outside. Poked away and stolen by Freak. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. That one goes. Count it. Floyd's got 10. And the Jayhawks with possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Lewis against Frazier. Ring shot on the way. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
That's into the Jayhawks' lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Goodwin.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
And guys, without a doubt, it's been a rough go so far here for Freak and his team. They just can't find anything to capitalize on consistently thus far.
And Greg, I'm anticipating plenty of adjustments from the coach, but I tell you what, when it comes down to what happens in the second half, it's about the players executing. A few quick baskets right out of the gate, and it's anybody's game.
We've got Oubre, and it's Lee in at the point guard. And for Arizona, Floyd, he's in at shooting guard. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell, and it's Lawson in at the 1. Well, for the Arizona Wildcat program, they didn't really become the force it is today until the 80s. Since then, Greg, Arizona has been a big player in the conference.
How about having a string of conference titles, 14 in total, all coming since 1986.
And for Kansas, they've got Duncan, and it's Lee in at the point guard position. They set the pick. Freak with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Here's Floyd. Off target with his 3. Jayhawks leading by 11. Here's Oubre. Nice defense from Floyd. To the inside. Here's Hollis Jefferson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And Kansas always seems to be in title contention. I mean, the program does a great job of finding tough players and having a system that fits them best. Rarely are they not a title contender.
A platoon swap here for Kansas. Now here's Calderon and Williams. Here we go. Out of bounds. Arizona takes possession. And Arizona making a change here. Williams is checked in. Arizona trails by 10. And the Jayhawks do a great job in recruiting talent. All sorts of players have come through Kansas and found success.
Yeah, and you know they develop not only the stars like Paul Pierce and Andrew Wiggins, but role players too, guys that have made a living in the NBA as fitting into roles. Mario Chalmers and Nick Collison come to mind.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Ewing. Williams attacking. And that one's good. And Kansas leads by 12.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
They set the screen. Freak kicks to Hollins. Taken away by Williams. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
It's his first trip to the line. And Arizona making a change here. He hits both from the stripe. Well, one thing about Kansas is that they love their basketball. The Jayhawks have long been synonymous with being a powerhouse college program.
One of the true blue bloods, if you will, in college basketball. I mean, they've been relevant and in contention for a very long time. They were winning titles before any official organization was put in place.
Double team on Williams. Pass to Boss. Uncovered. It's hauled in by Arizona. Floyd's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And you said it. I mean, the Jayhawks have won for a really long time. 3 college titles for them. The first one coming in 1952. The others in 88 and 2008.
Taking a look at Arizona. Floyd is in at the point. Ewing is out there with Williams. Then it's Johnson. And it's Roberts in at the center. Jayhawks leading by 11. Lee kicks to Terry. Passes it to Duncan. Rejected by Floyd. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice.
No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
Gaines, no luck.
And guys, so often big state schools like Kansas care more about football than basketball, but not the case with the Jayhawks. I mean, the basketball program has been a source of pride for a long time, and when you have success like they've had, it's really easy to be proud. Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here is Gaines. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Arizona trails by 12. Lawson dishes to Freak. We've got 1:28 left here in the second half. For three, and that one's good.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
Yeah, they've got time, and if he can keep stretching the defense like he has been with the three-point shot, that lead could evaporate in a hurry.
And here is Lee, following the three-pointer by Freak. Here's Gaines. Here's Duncan, and the layup is good. And Kansas leads by 11.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Jayhawks.
Two great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And it's Freak missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here's Duncan. Shot left block. Great tee that time from Floyd. 35 seconds left here in the second half of the game. So the whistle blows on the shot and two free throws for the contact right there.
Just an amazing game for Freak. 16 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. They set the pick. And here's Calderon. Fires from the wing. And it takes a hard bounce.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
And so the Jayhawks take the win. Even early.